Now, do we have to act and do we have to fight these Republicans, this right-wing group,
the MAGA,
not all Republicans, every step of the way?
Oh my God. Not all Republicans. Just MAGA, you know. That small subset of Republicans.
Every step of the way.
I love my paid op.
Trump publicly congratulated you for this decision. He said you did the right thing. Yes. He said your decision, quote unquote, took guts and courage. Was he trying to trick you?
Troll me.
He's trolling.
He was trolling me. I know this guy.
It's so confusing, though.
Well,
people are reading that.
He's trying to confuse people. He always tries to confuse people. He tries to hide what he does.
Remember, Schumer's argument is that Republicans wanted the government to be shut down and that he stopped them from achieving that goal by voting for the stopgap bill that Republicans put into law that they all voted for. They're the ones who created it. Their House and Senate and Trump all supported it. That's his argument.
Doesn't by way. That's another. You know, we Democrats are fighting them very hard.
Oh, yeah.
And what are we fighting them on? Today, we have a Medicaid Day of Action. Hakeem and I have set this up.
Do you take any stock in the idea that a decent percentage of Dems are actually just paid opposition? I don't take stock in it. I believe it with him. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah. He's a Wall Street Democrat. That's his only priority. And they didn't want the government shut down because it would have contributed to the instability that lowered the value of their shares. Yeah.
Up for the Senate and House. And we have senators and congressmen going to all different parts of their states and districts talking about how bad the Medicaid cut would be and why give tax cuts to the big, take that money away from people, average folks, and give it to the very wealthy. God almighty, these guys are rich enough. God bless them. They don't need more money, but they're so greedy. But wait, so Trump he tries to hide all this. He tries to hide all this about talking about Greenland or changing the name to the Gulf of America. This is another way of him trolling.
Distracting.
Distracting.
Yes.
Senator, I want to...
Incredible stuff. Thank you, The View. Politico reported that liberal groups are ignoring Schumer's direct attempts to damage control. I don't know. I feel like there aren't going to be any meaningful consequences. He's basically just an asset to the Republican Party now. So what can they meaningfully do about him? You know, does America have recall elections? No. I mean, not the way you're thinking of. Does America have elections? Not anymore. IMO, the only real Democrats left are people like AOC and Bernie. If he wasn't an independent. No, you got what Schumer did was unique. Schumer engaged in a degree of collaborationism that was like unprecedented within the party. Like he has been receiving a lot of hate. A lot of hate. This shit makes me so angry, man.
Your own party, they're saying, look, it's time for you to go. They no longer trust your leadership. They want somebody else in there. What do you say about that?
Here's what I say.
In your own party saying you've got to go.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm the best leader for the Senate. We have a lot of leaders. You know, when you don't have a president, there's not one leader of the party. There are lots of them. We have a lot of good people. But I am the best at keep winning Senate seats.
It's true. He's the only one who could have gotten enough senators to turn around and vote in favor of the Republican stopgap bill.
I've done it in 2005. Just in 2020, no one thought we'd take back the Senate. Under my leadership, we took it. So we now are executing.
And they did so much with that control of the Senate. They were able to get so much done through it.
Anyway, you're not going anywhere.
We have a great, we're moving forward. Hakeem and I have a plan. Let me just say this. There's a real contrast between the parties. The Republican Party now, particularly in office, is the party of rich oligarchs who want to really screw every average American so they can get tax cuts.
Hearing stuff like this from Schumer, it's a reminder of how much Bernie Sanders could have done for the Democratic Party, that even the most insincere, evil corporate stooges like Chuck Schumer have to adopt this phony, like economically populist rhetoric. You know?
For the rich. And
the fact that he's on CBS Mornings means he knows he's on the chopping block. Well, unfortunately, there's no real chopping block, but yeah, it is pretty pathetic for the Senate Minority Leader to be here on CBS Mornings arguing. Like, look at the apology tour he's doing, going on The View. He's like, hey, listen, everyone, okay? Ignore the fact that I am just voted in favor of the Republican stopgap and delivered them a victory that Trump was directly congratulating him for. Yeah.
We are fighting that every day. So today, we just issued a statement at 8 o'clock that describes it. Hakeem and I, we have a day of action on Medicaid. In every state, in every corner of the country, Democrats are talking about they're going to Medicaid centers. They're going to people who would be deprived and
Senator, people
killed.
don't have faith in the Democrats.
Well, let me say this.
And to be facing pressure here to, jeez.
Going to do this day in, day out on issues. Why are they doing tariffs and raising your cost $2,000? It's beginning to work. Why are they taking away Fannie and Freddie and raising your housing costs dramatically? It's beginning to work. His numbers have come down. If we keep at it every day, relentless fighting and showing how they're hurting people so badly, Trump's numbers will get much lower, and his both popularity but also his effectiveness will decline. That, I believe that strategy will work.
May I hold up the boat?
Just really, just genuinely like sickening stuff from one of the most despicable ghouls aligned with the Democrats. Again, like, this is a guy whose behavior earned the condemnation from Jamie Harrison. Like, you are on like another level. Fannie and Freddie Dude can't even get Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac out of his head. Yeah, he's not even using like contemporary. Dude, nobody talks about Wall Street like that anymore. He thinks about Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac or whatever because those are the people he takes orders from. Nowadays, it's all about the Silicon Valley tech oligarchs. You know, he's a dinosaur and evil. I don't think the dinosaurs were evil. I just think they were doing their thing. He's evil. Some dinosaurs were evil, maybe.